You are about to become what all men should fear. You will roam the heavens, commanding the most powerful machines ever built. So unbound that not even death itself can claim you. For you are immortal, with all eternity to seize a destiny that is yours to define. But you are not alone with such power. Other demigods roam these stars as well, and they are no less driven to succeed or to rule as you. There are more paths than one to greatness. If you have intellect, you will survive the darkest days. If you have courage, you will claim the bounties of man and nature. If you have patience, you will amass the wealth of empires. And if you can lead, there is no limit to what you can become. What you dare to become rests on your will to be bold. Dare to be bold, pilot. Forge your own path to greatness.
Hello everybody, and welcome to EVE Online. This is going to be a short intro video showing off the game and showing off some of the features and the graphics and kind of how it works a little bit. I'm not going to go into too much depth. I'm probably not going to create an entire Let's Play, but let's dive right in. This is my character, Axel Kleistron. Just created him today. Took about an hour trying to get his face all perfect. I might even quickly go into the character customization. I don't know how that works. We're here on the captain's deck. Let's go check out the character customization. Show you what it kind of looks like. I don't know if this will work or not. I've never even been in here yet. It shouldn't. Yeah. So the thing with this game is the character customization is very in-depth. You can literally... Oh, you may not be able to do it now because I've already changed his face. Well, how could I change his gender? No, yeah, I can't change him at all now. Or at least I don't want to spend too much time trying to figure it out. But when you first make it, you can literally adjust every little detail. You just click and drag anywhere, and you can adjust the shape of the bone there. You can adjust the shape of the chin, everything. So it's really detailed character customization. But we don't really need to get into that. Then I like the way he looks for now. I think that just lets you change the clothes and everything. I don't think it's really necessary. So the whole premise of this game, from what I understand, is you kind of have to pick a major, kind of like in college. So there's like diplomatic, economic. You can be a warring type person. That's kind of what I've chosen. I think that's kind of the most interesting here. This guy is the military guy, the military agent. He gives you military quests. But the thing is that you can do any one of these guys at any time. There's no specific order. You don't have to follow any rules, guidelines for doing it. But I've got this quest now. Let's make sure I've got the right ship selected. We'll go out and see how this quest goes. Or I haven't accepted it, it's still under offer. There's so much that I could go through in this game that I've just learned in the 2 hours or so that I played it. The way the training works, it looks complicated because it is. The way the training works is you're allotted 24 hours per day worth of training. And those are real-time hours. And you have to pick a training section on the side here and drag a book into that. For example, find something useful here. I've got motion prediction, electronics, propulsion jamming. So let's say I want to train this before motion predicting, which would be stupid because I haven't trained that yet. After motion predicting, I slide it right in there, and as you can see, it shows you how long it will take to finish training that. 10 hours, 58 minutes, 34 seconds. Then it'll train motion prediction 2. See the way that works. But I don't really need level 3 propulsion jamming. I've already got level 2, that's fine. I haven't really gone into too much depth about this whole area. But I think the best way to deal with it would be to, for example, before you log off, pick some of the ones that take the most amount of time overnight and just let them train. Because it does train while you're offline. That's how I got propulsion jamming. So since I have that, there's actually a reason I did that. I'm going to go into the aircraft fitting zone here where I can attach stuff to my aircraft. And I actually have, somewhere in this huge cacophony of game, yes, a stasis webifier. So what that does, you can right click and show info for anything in the entire game, doesn't matter what it is, even other players. Reduces the maximum speed of a ship by employing micro energy streams, blah blah blah. So basically it slows down a targeted ship, allowing you to orbit them, shoot them down with your cannons and whatnot. Yeah. So I think I'm ready to accept this quest, hopefully. We'll see what it's all about. Cash flow for Capsuleers, 4 of 10. Hit the Stargate. Legal without official authorization. I want you to go scout the area, let me know what you find. So, there are some time limits. You get a reward for finishing it. So for here, it looks like we get some sort of afterburner. Don't really know what it does yet. You can click show info and see what it, what it's all about. Attributes, fitting, all that kind of stuff. Now, if you finish it within this time limit, which so far has been pretty simple, but I imagine will get more challenging, you get 42,000 credits. So, that can be really helpful. You definitely want to finish it within the time limit to get the money that you need to progress in the game. So let's accept this, and we can pretty much head out into space and see what happens. No, you can't redo the mission. And if you quit a mission, or if you decline a mission, you lose respect with the certain discipline guy. So as you can see, I'm kind of still in the middle of the tutorial here, and just kind of learning a little bit. Civilian shield booster. So it looks like she's actually given me something. So if I go into my items, yes. So now they want me to equip a civilian shield booster. There are no free slots. I think it has to go there. Oops. I don't know where it goes. I don't see how there could be no free slots. It probably goes in there. Let's find out. Show info. A medium power slot. Yeah, so this does get a little bit confusing. Yeah, so there's only one space available here. I don't know how to get other spaces, or if there's even a way to do so. So I think it's more beneficial for me to actually have a shield booster than the stasis webifier for now. So I'm going to put that on, just because they told me to do that. I think that's the best plan of action here. So the thing with this is each base that you go to has its own item slot. So if I leave this thing in here, in this moon base that we're at, Moon 1, Kuster, Ku, whatever that means, I don't really know. If I leave this here, it'll be here. If I go to another moon base, it will not be there. Okay, so warp to the mission, activate shield booster once you start taking damage. Notice how fast the shield regenerates when the shield booster is active. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better than the stasis thing that they gave me. Sustained by the energy in your capacitor. Okay. So I'll go into that a little bit when I get out into the actual world. So I guess, although it doesn't show it, my guy gets into the pod, flies up to the ship. Be prepared. This is gonna be cool.
That wasn't cool. You just appeared.
And we're out in space. So one of the really cool things about this game is how ridiculously detailed it is. Like, just look at this space station here, and every space station so far that I've encountered looks different. There's another player there. I'm a little bit cautious of the players because they can just kill you for whatever reason anytime. There's no reasoning behind, you know, anything like that. No PvP system. So there's a few options for flying. You can just double click in any direction, and he just kind of leans towards that direction. Go up here. It's a very touchy control system. It takes a little bit of getting used to. But like, it does kind of help if you want to just quickly turn around. Or slowly turn around, but it's about as quick as it's going to get. You can control the speed down here, so I could go half the speed I'm going now. I could completely stop the ship, go into full speed, kind of all that kind of stuff. This is the capacitor here, so that's kind of how much energy you have. Everything here uses energy. So this is the armor repairer that uses capacitor. Apparently this new shield booster uses also capacitor, and there's my weapons there. They can be reloaded just by right clicking and clicking reload. You have to actually buy ammo. Yeah, reload. So now I've got full weapons, full armor, kind of ready to start this quest and hopefully not get demolished. It would take a lot of time to go into depth of how the whole navigational system in this game works. It's pretty complex. You have to buy it for yourself and see for yourself. But basically, you can jump straight to the mission. The encounter, that's what they call it. Warp to location. Yeah, the sun graphics are nice. So now it's going to automatically, basically autopilot me to the mission location. So we get to see the warp effect. Doesn't get much better than this. But it is cool if you fly past something, like a sun. It goes by really fast. It's kind of cool to watch, but you know, it's nothing extremely special. It shows you your distance to when it stops. Yeah, here we go. So this apparently is the warp gate. My sensors found nothing in the area other than this lone stargate, partly hidden inside a cluster. Your agent instructs you to approach. Be ready to retreat should the need arise. So the way this works is navigation is mostly controlled by clicking on an object, like this smuggler stargate here. And up here you can approach, orbit, and you can select your orbit, 500 meter, you know, whatever you want your orbit to be. Keep it ranged, so if it's moving, you'll move with it. You can lock onto a target for shooting at it. So let's approach it like we were told to do. Let's see what happens. Hopefully this mission has some bad guys so you can see what the combat looks like, but it might just be kind of boring. The combat's a little bit lacking, I should say, but I mean, it's not much you can expect from it. It's a little bit complicated to actually figure out how to start combat. Like I said, this game has got a huge learning curve to it. You really have to, it really takes a lot of intuitive to figure it out. So find out what happens when we approach this thing. Probably going to get attacked, would be my guess. I'm not sure how I want to proceed with retreating if I have to, like the guide told me to, but We'll find out what happens. So, thing with approaching, yeah, that happens. Your guy approaches, gets close enough, turns around. And the Stargate is attacking me, so I better run away. Yeah, I need to go now. That did half my damage. Let's use this booster, repair myself a little bit. That thing did a lot of damage. I don't even see it. It must be doing like some radioactive. Yeah, looks like there's some gas or cloud or something that I'm in. I don't know what's happening here, but I'm getting hit a lot.
The capacitor is empty.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to jump into warp speed.
Warp drive active.
That'll get me out of here as quick as possible. Yeah, hopefully that's what my mission was, because I don't really know what else I was supposed to do. I can always check my mission status here in the journal. Mission expires. Yeah, so it looks like I've completed it. Now I just need to go and talk to my guy. So that was a pretty boring mission. I might have time to do another quick one here. Just because that was, like I said, pretty damn boring. It didn't really do anything. So I should get the money and hopefully the prize as well for doing that. Complete mission. Afterburners are modules that increase your velocity temporarily. So I got an afterburner. See, the thing is, with these tutorials, they want to kind of burn you through learning about everything. So when you get a new module, they really push for you to install it, you know, and get everything done. So we may as well do this, install the afterburner. Although, people, I don't know if it takes the slot for the shield booster. I won't do it because I really want the shield booster. Oops. So let's see if that works. No. Oh, I have to learn a skill, Afterburner. Yeah, that'll take some time, so I won't do that. I will attempt to do this mission. Once you've taken care of that, think about shit. Okay, so I got a new mission here. Stargate. So it looks like we might get into some battle here. I can use this heat dissipation shield thing. Hopefully I can install it. Yeah, so that might help. 4 different types: thermal, kinetic, and explosive. So it looks like it's automatic. I don't need to click anything. I just have to equip it and go. So let's go do this mission here and see what it's all about. It looks like this one's gonna have some combat in it. So here we are. I'll just get right into it. Looks like someone's getting attacked there. I don't really want to get in the middle of that. Go straight to the encounter here.
Warp drive active.
Yes. Shows you the player name too. But we're about to warp out of here. That's actually a cargo ship. Yep. It's basically what I'd call a semi-sandbox game. So you can do pretty much anything, but there are limitations. So obviously not like Minecraft where you can just literally do whatever you want. I have a message from Wolf. The heart of the... It looks like someone wants me to join their side. I don't know what that's all about. But I'm in the middle of basically a battle here. This guy's... I don't know why he's not attacking me yet. Lock target. Find out where he is. He's right up there. Let's orbit him. He's not attacking me. Is that the guy that just gave me the message? So I'm not sure what's going on here. Let's kill him and see what happens. He's got quite the shield on him. I have a feeling something bad's gonna happen. He's not fighting back. I don't like this. Okay, yeah, he's fighting back now. Whoa. He's got a lot more weapons. I'm gonna kill him first. You can see his health up in the corner and mine down here.
The capacitor
Let's stop the ship, and I'm going to see if I can loot. He's flying over there. No, that's just a wreck. Perhaps we will meet. I'll make my way back to my base in my capsule. So, I don't know, it looks like I maybe got a nemesis or an arch enemy or something. But at least you got to see some of the battle systems. Hopefully that was actually what I was supposed to do for my mission. I didn't really go and read it all, but it says I'm finished, so I may as well go back. And you know, this game's kind of redundant. If you don't like doing very redundant tasks, this game is not for you. You have to go do a lot of back and forth stuff.
warp drive active.
That thing I bought, the stasis thing that slows down ships, I actually bought in a different solar system, so I had to fly to a different solar system to pick it up. So yeah, this game's pretty redundant. A lot of back and forth traveling. You know, you kind of have to get used to it, but it's pretty cool looking. The graphics are very nice. The detail is excellent, I think.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah, I just accidentally engaged autopilot.
Autopilot disabled.
Yeah, you go right through planets and moons. That's actually a moon, I think. I could be wrong, but I think it's a moon. That's the moon, yeah. So that's the planet. There's a few different planets and whatnot here. Let's go back. Actually, I will show you what the wormholes look like. Stargates. Which means I need to... How is this gonna work? Can I open up the map? Yes, F10 is the map. Okay, I have never even been in here before. I don't know. So I am here. These are all star systems. Solar systems. That's the one I was in before. I'd recognize it, name, but I would never know otherwise. Just going to show you what the travel looks like and everything. So I'll set the destination for there. It maps me a course, so I have to take 3 stargates. One that way, one that way, one that way. So let's see here. Now, there's 2 ways I could do this. I could either select it, and I will do this just to show you the different ways, and I could just literally fly to it. So, warp to within 0 meters. That's the best way.
Drive active.
So when you set a waypoint like that, it marks your destinations with your little yellow circle. So you can click it, you can look around, see if you can find it, and then just warp to it. Or, I'll show you option B when we go through this wormhole. A little bit more automatic, a little bit nicer. You just sit back and watch things happen. Yeah, I like the effects in this game. They're really cool. But like I said, it's kind of lacking, you know? Like you'll see when I go through this wormhole that it's a little bit lacking. The animation on the wormhole is really cool though. It should go off any second here. It constantly goes off. There's always people going through it. I don't know if it'll ever go off, but I can just go through it myself. See, watch the animation. Boom. But yeah, like that's the only issue is you just jump here. There's no animation. There's nothing that shows you actually moving. You know, that's kind of lame, but you know, yeah, I guess you can't have everything. For whatever reason, you're a little bit invisible to begin with, but that's as soon as you start moving, you come back. But here's the second option, autopilot. So we'll activate that.
Autopilot engaged.
And you just sit back and watch, and it'll take you to your destination.
Warping to Stargate.
Yeah, it automatically does everything for you.
Warp drive active.
It automatically goes through Stargates. It even automatically docks you at the destination. So we're gonna warp. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Oh, didn't have to go very far. Yeah, I'm definitely really impressed with that animation there.
Approaching Stargate.
I think it'd be just really excellent if it actually took you through it and you could actually see, you know, like the warp or the wormhole or whatever you want to call it. But, you know, it's the same with docking. You just kind of appear. So, but I mean, you know, the detail and the beautiful graphics in this game kind of make up for that, for the lack of those kind of, you know, small things there. So we'll approach this, and we're automatically jumping. So that was the second one. We have one left, I believe. Yeah, there's one left.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
This one will be a little bit of a distance. So all these systems, all these, I guess you could call space stations, are near planets or moons. I guess that's just the way they reference it. But most of the suns look different, slightly different usually. Like this one's a blue, or it would probably be yellow giant or yellow dwarf or something, I don't know. But it's a sun, it looks cool. I haven't tried approaching the sun yet. I don't think that would be a very good idea. If you want to do that, you can play Space Engine. That'll let you go right inside the sun. The graphics are pretty similar to Space Engine, except, you know, from what I understand, you should, in theory, be able to just fly to any one of these star systems. But it would take forever. I don't know exactly how that works, but... Oh, this thing's close enough I can show you one of the features here. You can look at any other ship.
Autopilot jumping.
Oh, we're gonna jump. We're gone.
Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
So it looks like we're here. Yeah, there's a nice ringed planet here. This is a solar system that... no, it's just in the shadow of the planet. This is a solar system that we started out in. For whatever reason, it stopped the autopilot before... Oh, I know why, because I picked the star system and not the actual... what do you call it? Yeah, the station. Now I gotta try and find the station. I don't know how I'm gonna find the station this way. I know it's over there somewhere. Chemical tech. Right click, stations. There we go. There, my ship is back now. I think that's where my guy was to begin with. Finances. Ah, it was this. So we'll just go there. Or was it this? I don't know. We'll just go there anyway. Just to dock and then I'll sign out. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this quick little intro video. Don't know if it was exactly quick, probably about 15-20 minutes long. But hopefully it was an enjoyment for you to see. Kind of get an overview of the game, what it's all about. Maybe it'll convince you to try to, you know, maybe buy it, check it out for yourself. I do recommend it. Don't know yet if it's going to be worth actually paying for monthly, but it is kind of a cool little game. Yeah, so as you can see, this station here is even more different than the last one we were at. So let's dock here.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yeah, so here I can come in here and finish this quest off, so I don't have to go all the way back to the other one. And I won't do the next one just yet, not until I sign in again. So this was EVE Online. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And I will probably see you guys later in one of my Minecraft videos.